A very defiant tone struck by President Erdogan as he gave a speech to a massive gathering of the party faithful here at the AK Party National Congress. And while President Erdogan did not specify President Erdogan by name, the geopolitical rumble between President Trump and President Erdogan does continue for the second straight week as President Trump seems to be pouring fuel on the fire, threatening some additional sanctions. So we heard a tone of resistance by President Erdogan, where he specifically said that no one can play with Turkey and we will not allow them to manipulate our currency. So a very powerful message being sent here by President Erdogan as the diplomatic row between the United States and Turkey seems to be heating up even further with the looming threat of additional American sanctions, potentially impacting the Turkish economy at a very volatile time for the Turkish lira, the currency. But it seems that the government here in Ankara is taking steps in the contingency that President Trump issues any additional sanctions. But a very fiery speech by President Erdogan, essentially laying down the flag on the ground and saying that we will not be intimidated.
Well, so tell us more about what Erdogan talked about as far as the Turkish economy and efforts to stabilize the lira, which, as you said, has been really volatile lately, lost 40%, but has kind of rebounded a bit in the last few days.
Indeed, the lira has rebounded markedly since its lows on Monday. And the strategy here in Ankara seems to be to reassure global investors. The Minister of Finance was here present during the AK Party National Congress with President Erdogan. And President Erdogan has been making the rounds, making the phone calls with European Union trading partners. And let's not forget that Turkey is Europe's 5th largest economy. And so whatever happens here in Turkey will reverberate economically throughout Europe. So it seems the strategy here to absorb any potential economic hits by any additional American sanctions is to strengthen credibility in international markets, that the banking sector here in Turkey remains strong, that the fundamentals of the Turkish economy remain strong. So that message and reassurances to international global investors has really been at the heart of Ankara's strategy. And so far it seems that Ankara is weathering the storm, although time will tell on what additional economic sanctions Washington will take and how that will impact the economy and the fluctuating Turkish lira here in Turkey.